Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Dennis, and today I am going to be doing a first time reaction on the channel. I'm going to be reacting to Crypt's latest video. This is Bad Friend. I've been meaning to react to Crypt for quite a while now. I do watch a lot of his reactions. If it's an artist like NF, for instance, after I've done my reaction and I see that he's posted a reaction, I do go back and watch a lot of his reactions. I don't always watch his music or his videos. I did watch a couple of the ciphers, and I've never reacted to them, but I did watch a couple of his ciphers that he was doing last year, and I watched his Eminem Godzilla challenge that he did. But that's really about all of the music that I've ever listened to. I just kind of watch him for his reactions with artists that we both react to. So I'm really excited to see what he does for for music and kind of the treatment for a music video. We got a girl here who is laying down, but his thumbnail looked like it was somebody laying in a casket. So, Bad Friend. I don't know what to expect from this. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what Crypt brings to this. Like I said, this is the first time reacting to Crypt. I know that my guy can rap because I've heard him on the ciphers and I heard him on the Godzilla challenge. But original content, can't wait to see it. Before we get started, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. It only takes a second. Click the red subscribe button just below the video. Please make sure notifications are turned to all, and then you are part of the King fam. We're trying to reach 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We can only do it with your help. Backfist this video and give it a great big thumbs up. Check us out on Instagram. The address is here on the screen. The link is in the description box below. And as always, please leave suggestions for future reactions down in the comment section. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for just taking a few minutes out of your day to check this video out with me. And hope you guys enjoy the reaction. So let me check the volume real quick and make sure it's not too loud. Yeah, I got to turn it down a little bit. Okay, let's get started.
2:30 in the morning and I get a text from my friend. She said I need you right now and I already knew what that meant. See, me and this girl, we think alike. Too many phone calls spent for me to know she's thinking about her life and how it's gonna end. See, on the outside.
Oh man. So this is gonna be one of those songs where all right. I'm gonna start it over. I wasn't ready for that. All right, let's go.
2:30 in the morning and I get a text from my friend. She said I need you right now and I already knew what that meant. See, me and this girl, we think alike. Too many phone calls spent for me to know she's thinking about her life and how it's gonna end. See, on the outside we're happy and we show it to the world, and we put on this fake exterior so the truth won't unfurl. But I know who she is, cause it's like looking in a mirror. All these smiles and cries for help and it couldn't be any clearer.
All right. All right, so we're talking about so she's going through something. I guess she's battling depression or anxiety or something. She's battling something, and she's contemplating on ending her life over it. She's reaching out to Crypt for support, just someone to listen to her maybe, and he can relate because he battles kind of the same demons. So they're kind of two peas in a pod you really don't want to be in. But they can relate to one another, and she's reaching out to him for something. So she's putting trust in him, and he's there for her. And okay, this is going to be a deep one. All All right, let's go.
Cause it's like looking in a mirror. All these smiles and cries for help, and it couldn't be any clearer. So I pick up the phone and call her as she answers through her cries. She's hyperventilating, telling me that she wants to die. My heart starts to race and my thoughts begin to blur. We're 9 hours apart, but I'm seconds from losing her.
Oh, man. Okay. Whoa. All right. So they're texting, so he decides he's going to call, and she's just freaking out. And then he realizes how severe and how dire this is. And they're 9 hours apart from each other. So it's not like he can just drive over there and check on her. She ain't just across town or, just a few minutes away. They're 9 hours apart. And he feels like he's only seconds away from losing her. This is his moment. Like, this is his chance to do something. To be some kind of support. Offer some kind of advice. Oh, man. This is deep.
It's the race and my thoughts begin to blur. We're 9 hours apart, but I'm seconds from losing her. I try to calm her down and tell her what she means to me. Even though we're new friends, she's seen a side that no one sees. Told her, listen to my breaths. I'm right here. Please breathe. You got so much left to do. Stay here. Don't leave. The cries got even louder as the breaths got short. I told her, listen to my words as I fell down to the floor. Stay with me. I'm here. Let it out. It's okay. Just cry till you can't cry. No more tears down your face.
Okay. So he's offering support every way he can. Apparently they're new friends. This is like a new relationship, but they hit it off. They hit it off probably immediately from what it sounds like. They shared these similar things so they can relate to one another. This would make them good friends real fast. And he's just doing everything he can right now to offer support. That's being a good friend, my man. That's tough. That's tough. I had a close friend of mine that I considered a little brother. He took his life last year, in April of last year. So we're coming up on a year, and I know a lot of people that tried to be there for him, and a lot of people, he reached out. And then there were some times when he wouldn't reach out, and people would reach out to him, and he still did it. That's a tough place to be. Ooh.
A couple minutes went by and the crying finally stopped. But not because she did, because the phone call dropped. I called her back quick, just hoping I'd hear hello. But I just kept getting met with the sounds of those dial tones. I froze. What do you do in that moment? Do you call the police? Or do you hope that she's over it? Get a hold of her parents and tell them the situation, just so they can pull her from college and end her aspirations. Leave it alone and hope it was just an escapade. Pray from a text from her in the morning saying that she's okay. Call anyone you know just to make sure that she's alive. Ignore it completely and pray to God that she survived.
Wow. So you're on the phone trying to get her to stop crying. She does. The crying stops, but it's because the phone call dropped, not because she stopped crying. And then she won't answer the phone anymore. So you don't know what to do. So now you're thinking all these things like, do I call somebody else and just put out her business? Do I call 911 for her to do like a welfare check? Do I call her parents? And again, that's a tough boat to be in, man. I don't know. If it were me, man, if it were me, I'd probably, I don't know, man. If it were me, I'd probably call somebody to go and check on her. I probably wouldn't give all the details about what's going on. I would probably just say, look, I have reason to be concerned about so-and-so. Can you go by and check on her? Man, that's a tough place to be, man.
Just to make sure that she's alive. Ignore it completely and pray to God that she survived. I let it go. She must have wanted to be alone. I guess that this was just another one of her episodes. She never told no one about this depression she dealt with. And who was I to air out her secrets? That would be selfish. So I lay down in my bed and I rested my head. Closed my eyes and drifted peacefully to sleep. Then I dreamt.
Man, I wouldn't have been able to go to sleep. Man, that would have ate me up inside. There would have been no way in the world I could have went to sleep on that. I don't know, man. I don't know. Being 9 hours apart and being one of the only people that she trusted with that, and then the phone call just ended and she's not answering after that. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I couldn't have went to sleep on that. I'm too much of a worry ward. I couldn't have done that.
Down in my bed and I rested my head, closed my eyes and drifted peacefully.
Why are you in a hotel? That is not your house. Why are you in a hotel?
To sleep, then I dreamt that I would see her tomorrow and I would speak to her then, till I was woken to several missed calls and texts that she's dead. My heart broke. She downed a bottle of pills. She took them shortly after our call ended and it felt surreal. She was a friend of many.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Till I was woken to several missed calls and texts that she's dead. My heart broke. She downed a bottle of pills. She took them shortly after our call ended and it felt surreal. She was a friend of many, a student athlete at her school, a daughter, a sister, a very special jewel. At the funeral they told us that nobody had a clue, that they could have saved her life, if only that they knew. And if someone at the funeral had ever felt depressed, to get some help so that your face won't ever end up in the press. There wasn't a dry face in the room, only 22 years old, an entire life in front of her, and now she's laying there cold. If only I'd called someone, we wouldn't be here now.
Man. You know what though, man? Like you can't blame yourself for stuff like that. Like I would have done something different. And I don't even know if this is real. He could just be, I don't even know if this, I'm acting like this is real. I don't know. This could be real. This could not be real. I don't know. But you can't blame yourself for stuff like that. You know, if there's somebody that does take their own life like that, I would dare say confidently that 9 times out of 10, there's nothing that you can really do. If a person feels that trapped and feels that they're in that dark place, you know, I don't know, maybe 9 times out of 10 is being I guess too pessimistic. But I would dare say that you can't really blame yourself if something happens, if it does go off the deep end like that. Like you can't really blame yourself, especially if you tried. Man, this is a hard song, dude. That's a hard shot to look at.
In front of her, and now she's laying there cold. If only I'd called someone, we wouldn't be here now. And nobody would be sad and I wouldn't feel like I let her down. But that's not what happened, cause instead of going to bed, I called every person I knew to check to make sure you weren't dead. I stayed up 7 hours praying every second of it, just hoping to get a text saying that you weren't heaven sent. But
Whoa. Plot twist. So you did check on her, like, a lot, constantly. Okay, hold up. Okay.
And nobody would be sad and I wouldn't feel like I let her down. But that's not what happened, cause instead of going to bed, I called every person I knew to check to make sure you weren't dead. I stayed up 7 hours praying every second of it, just hoping to...
I want to see that part. Hold on, what does it say? Oh, wow, okay.
Second of it, just hoping to get a text saying that you weren't heaven sent, but then I got it. You told me that I had no right and blocked me on everything. And we ain't...
You had no right, is what she's saying back to him.
Talked since that night. Every second of it, just hoping to get a text saying that you weren't heaven sent, but then I got it. You told me that I had no right and blocked me on everything. And we ain't talked since that night. Was I a bad friend? Options? I had none. I guess I'd rather be a bad friend than a sad one.
What? Man, that sounds like life. You know, something happens like that to where you're so upset that a friend could get that upset. Hold on, man. I'm so bugged out by that because he acted in a way because he didn't want to lose his friend. He was so concerned about her that he didn't want to lose his friend. So he acted out of love and did whatever he could to make sure she was okay. And he still lost her as a friend. Man, we got 20 seconds left. I think the song's over, but I don't know what this is about. What this is about. Okay, what is this? Buried Alive. Okay, so this is, I guess, Crypt's got an album coming out. All right. Okay, cool. Sundays with Grandma. Okay. Ooh, that looks sick, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. Okay, cool. Um, Good song. I really liked it. I really enjoyed Crypt's flow in this. I enjoyed his storytelling in this. Very good job. Um, no cuss words. It's always a plus when you can deliver a song like this and not deliver in no cuss words. For me, that's awesome. Um, this is a tough topic. Suicide, taking one's life, is a very tough topic to talk about. It's a very tough topic to write a song about. Um, like I said, I don't know if this is real, if he wrote this from personal experience, or if this is just something that was on his heart that he wanted to write about. Um, but I would definitely do that. I couldn't just go to sleep and just wonder. I would definitely have to find out if my friend, if my loved one, the person that I cared about, I would have to see if they're okay. Like, that's just who I am as a person. I would have to know that they're okay and that they're not hurt. Um, so if that makes me a bad friend, then you know what? So be it. Because he said right there, I'd rather be a bad friend than a sad friend. I'd rather be a bad one than a sad one, or whatever the lyric was there. Yeah, if that makes me a bad friend, so be it. One way or another, you're safe. It's a tough subject to talk about. And like I said, my buddy, he took his own life about a year ago, and I had many conversations with him when he would reach out about depression, or when he would post on social media about depression. And there was a lot of people that reached out to him to try to offer him love, offer him, advice, be a shoulder to cry on, ask him to get some type of help, some type of counseling or something. He wouldn't do it. So if you're in a situation where you're going through anxiety, you're going through depression, I would beg you, please talk to someone. Go get counseling. Confine your issues in someone that you trust, someone that you know has your best interest at heart. You definitely have to talk to somebody about what you're going through. And if you're that person that is being trusted with everything, you have to do what you have to do to protect your friend, to protect your loved one who's come to you. Sometimes it may mean reaching out externally to get some extra help if there is an emergency situation. To me, I don't think that's wrong. If you're just talking to people about stuff, then foul. That's not good on you. But if there's an emergency situation, then yeah, all that stuff goes off the table. You have to act appropriately in emergencies. Good song. Yeah, this good song. Good beat. I like his flow. Crypt did a great job with this. Storytelling matched the video. Video was great. Crypt, your house looks like a hotel, buddy. Um, just being honest with you. But I liked it. Very good. I'm excited to see what else he gives us from this album. I may purchase. I don't see a parental advisory here, so if it's clean, I'll probably buy it. But that hoodie, hold up. Yeah, that's fire right there. I'm going to get that. Yep, I'm going to get that for sure. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, backfist this video. Give it a great big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to the channel. Click the red button just below the video. It only takes a second, guys. Click the red button, make sure notifications are turned to all, and you are part of the King fam. And we are on our way to 50,000 subscribers. Instagram, the address is here. The link is in the description box below. Please leave suggestions for future reactions down in the comments section. Again, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next one.